All right, so it's honesty 3 minutes. So I'm talking about what my phantom loves are, and it's embarrassing. Like, I can't lie to you. As someone who really believes in like the law of attraction, I do believe like attracts like. I believe in soulmates and divine right stuff. I believe in all that stuff, but this is still embarrassing because it's like, really? Are you serious right now? But it's cute and it's annoying at the same time. So, um, my young self, I keep feeling old. I'm 23, but I feel old, but I know I'm not old. I'm 23 years old. That's not old. And I'm tired of people telling me 23 is old. But I have this weird situation going on with one of my favorite K R&B singers right now. His name is Crush. So I say it's weird because like again, I talked in the first segment how you have a crush on a celebrity and they're like not there. You can't call them when you want to. Like you just feel a connection, but then it's like it's just human nature, I guess. But anyway, it's just a weird universal human nature thing going on because with me and this cute little precious Instagram thing that's going on between me and this artist that has no idea I exist, by the way. He doesn't know I exist, which makes it even more annoying that like he'll post some songs that I thought I was the only person in the world that listened to those songs, and one of the creepy moments that's happening right now that I'm putting out there, I don't care how weird it is like he just released an EP that you should listen to. It's called Outside, and he's got some songs on there called Summer Love, Don't Be Shy, and I think Outside. That's another song that's on there. So the weird thing about him releasing this whole EP about outside, summer love, and all this other stuff is the fact that I'm living with my mom at the moment, and she's been living at this apartment since I was in eighth grade, and I was in eighth grade in 2007, 2008. So she's been living in this apartment for actually, she's lived in this apartment longer than that, but I've been here for about over 10 years. Like, we've been here, or she's been living here over 10 years. And out of all the 10 years that she's lived here, I've never, not once, ever sat on the patio. Like, her patio is on the first floor, so it dead ass looks at the parking lot. So all you see is cars in the next apartment right across the street. I guess you would call it across the street, across the complex. So right now, with all this, right now I'm having like what you may call a quarter life crisis. I'm having this thing right now where I'm just very aware of life. I'm very aware of where I am, and I'm also very aware of where I'm not. I'm very aware of the decisions I'm making and the consequences that they can have, but I still have to be solution oriented while I'm self diagnosing myself with depression. I think I have depression because I'll have bouts of months and weeks, months and months and months where I just feel like straight shit forever. And I'm so ready for change, and I'm so ready for something different, and not just something different for the time being, because I've experienced something that changed my life when I was 19. I went from living that same old story over and over and over in high school, the same story over and over and over. I took the initiative to move from Ohio to Georgia, and when I got to Georgia, my intention was change your life, change your whole life. So I got into the whole law of attraction thing. I started watching The Secret and all this other stuff, made vision boards, made affirmations, and started putting myself out there because I was ready for a different life experience because I was tired of the same old story I was living before. And what ended up happening, just by intention, long, hard intention, I ended up having an opportunity to travel as a travel nanny to Europe and Asia for like 5 months before I dipped out. So that was crazy. That was a crazy experience for me. But not only that, I also opened a business. I became a virtual assistant and started working with online entrepreneurs who were doing big things online. And I was helping them run their businesses in the back end. And so recently I just let all that go because I'm just not happy with myself because I feel like I'm supposed to be somewhere that I'm not, and I'm just tired of living a lie and tired of feeling like the universe isn't working with me, even though I see every day that the universe has my back. I see it every day, but I still kind of just feel like shit. So just to, I'm back at my mom's house after I've had all this whirlwind of traveling, being able to work wherever, making all this money, and then just getting into some things that just has me in a bad emotional place. So instead of just sitting in the house like I normally do, I want to do something different. So I started sitting on the patio. I just sit on the patio. I bought some field chairs and I sit on the patio. Never done this in all the 10 plus years my mom has lived here. I'm just like, I gotta sit outside. I have to. So it's kind of hilarious that here he releases this motherfucking EP about outside and summer love, which the summer love thing is funny because last year I had like a summer love experience, and it was around the time he was in New York too. Crush was in New York at the same time I was having my summer love experience. And then a couple of months ago, I want to say in October or maybe before October, I got on the phone. I love psychics and clairvoyance, so I got on the phone with a psychic who said that I could be meeting somebody in July, like sometime in the summertime, like meeting someone. I'm going to have fun with them and stuff like that, and just have fun and stuff like that. So I'm just like, oh, that's precious. Like, we're aligned here. Like, you're talking about my outside experience, summer love experience, blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of precious. So that's that phantom love thing. That's my phantom love confession, is that I'm in phantom love with a Korean R&B singer that doesn't know I exist, but he keeps being on point with what I'm going through, and I'm just like, you dork, I hate you, why don't you know I exist, blah, blah, blah. So that's my phantom love story. There's more things I'm phantom loving, like money, and my segment has gone off on a little longer. I'm supposed to do 3 minutes, but this is 7 minutes, so I've gone a little further than I meant to. But I guess I can just go ahead and tell you my money thing, which goes along with the last segment of kind of like digging into details and starting to act as if you are where you want to be. So I want to be wealthy. I feel like I'm a wealthy person. I feel like I was supposed to be wealthy. I'm supposed to live this life of quirky luxury. So at this moment, as I am not wealthy right now, but I feel wealthy, I feel like I can't just sit and wait for money or anything like that. Like I can't sit and just be depressed about the fact that I'm not wealthy already. So I've been tapping into my future wealthy self, thinking of things like, what would she do? What would wealthy Tiara be doing right now? And she would be investing. She would be investing in businesses while opening her own businesses, like some standalone coffee shops or something like that. So some things that I'm doing to walk in that light of future wealthy Tiara is I am investing. I've opened up an account called Acorns, and with that account it links up to your bank account and your credit cards. So whenever you make a purchase, it rounds up that purchase. So if I buy a pack of gum for $1.50, it's going to take 50 cents from my bank account, put it into an investment account, an EFT account, I believe, and start investing that money so that I can be making money with my spare change. So that's the first step. I'm listening to some investment books right now. I'm listening to a Tony Robbins book called, I think it's like something about the money game or something like that. And what else? And I'm getting ready to open an index fund. Once I get paid again, I'm gonna open up an index fund. So that is my phantom love. I'm phantom loving a Korean R&B singer right now, and I'm phantom loving money and just taking the steps that I need to take to start living in that wealth and stuff like that. And I guess the steps I'm taking for the phantom loving situation with Crush is just listening to love songs, and he'll post a shit ton of love songs, and I'll make playlists of the songs he's posted and just listen to them just so I can contribute to our imaginary relationship. So I'm assuming that he's posted those songs for me, and that's something I've always wanted. Like, my aunt's husband sends her love songs, and I just think that's the cutest thing ever. So I just kind of pretend that him posting those love songs on Instagram is him low key sending me love songs like I want my lover to do in the future. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna listen to these love songs. So that's something you could think about for your phantom love situation. I actually want to hear about your phantom love situation since I put myself out there with my phantom loves. I want to know about your phantom loves, and you can either post them in the comment section or you can meet me over on Twitter at Harper's Block and tweet me your phantom love so we can talk about it. Here's the next song, and I hope you like it.